Hello, back to all. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Angelic Chaos Rebuild, specifically. I'm gonna keep today short, mainly because I have work tomorrow, and I only... essentially I was busy with some, and only noticed the time once it reached 9:30 p.m. And I had not actually eaten dinner yet. So I ate dinner and it is now almost 10:30. So yeah. Few days have passed since Kohibari technically became my girlfriend, of which nothing much has happened. We'll text each other a few times over the course of a day, mainly discuss the movies and manga she's been recommending me. Sometimes she'll talk about what she's doing that day, and I'll send back my casual response. Are we acting like a couple? Well, no, not really. I mean, there's no fucking problem with a couple acting like this. Considering we never spoke this regularly before, I think it counts as progress. Am I worried about how slow that process is going? Yes, you bet I am. Maybe I should ask her out on a date. We could go and see another movie. Or we could go out to buy some of the manga she's been recommending me. Despite having no shortage of ideas, I've yet to try and implement any of them. I'm well aware of why that is. I have no confidence. My manhood is still non-functional. Sure, I'm getting ahead of myself, but if our relationship continues, we're going to get to that stage eventually. And when we do, I won't be able to perform. Because I can't even get it up. I'm a broken man. And that's why my feet are planted on the brakes. At the same time, it gives me a source of motivation to fix myself, so that I can be in peak form when that time comes. I laugh scornfully at myself. Men are driven entirely by lust, I swear. Wait, what if that's why Kohibari offered to go out with me on a trial run? To light a fire under me. To give me a kick up the ass. I get the feeling I'm overthinking it, but it's not impossible. Maybe she's trying to help me in return for me helping her before. Yeah, I know I'm overthinking this. I don't know what's going on in her head, which is why I'm jumping to conclusions to try and rationalize it myself. Now, the phone starts to vibrate on the table. I sit up and reach out for it. Kohibari's calling. Typically, she'd inform me beforehand via text, so I find this strange. But despite having an increasingly bad feeling about this, I answer it anyway. Hello? Okay, it's Tweedley. Specifically Tweedley Brown here. Forget her name. There's Tweedleby. Two loud voices appears in my eardrums, neither of which belong to Kohibari. Yes, I'm here. What's allowed? Sachirai Shinkuni Kinoshita. Yeah, nice try. What's going on here? Okay. Sure. What? No, not really? Why? Yeah, but like, why does that mean I should come? What for? Are you even listening to me? The hang up. What the hell was that about? In all likelihood, this is something to do with our current trial relationship. I'll bet you told them about it and they immediately had the idea to invite me over. But why would they do that? I have no idea and that makes me nervous, but I can hardly just ignore them. I'm about to put my phone down and get ready to leave when it vibrates again. It's a text this time. What to do? rather not be teased. But I do want to see Kohibari. Guess I'll get changed. I arrive at the Starbucks by the station and spot the three girls immediately. They notice me not long after. Kohibari can't hide the grimace on her face. Her friends on the other end are grinning like crazy, enough to send a shiver down my spine. I want to go straight back home, but it's too late for that. Okay. I sit myself down beside her. She glances hesitantly at me, but doesn't say anything. Why does she look so exhausted? Probably shouldn't have come here after all. Huh? I don't like a drink? Nah, I'm good. And you couldn't just ask over the phone? Seriously? Kohibari grumbles at her two giggling friends. Alright. Never a dull moment around these three. But right now, these two are getting carried away at Kohibari's expense. It's amusing to see. Having said that, sitting here among three BFFs is kind of making me feel uncomfortable. I should find out what they want and make myself scarce. So, what you want to ask me?
What?
What, you said you had something to ask me?
そうそう。今ね、くるみと夏休みの予定立ててんの。でもさ、勝手に予定埋めるの悪いじゃんね。彼氏に聞かねえとってなって。
Barbarian lets out an incomprehensible yelp at the mention of that. She must have told them about our relationship. Them pointing it out makes me feel kind of awkward, but at the same time I'm glad that Kohibari doesn't want to hide it. Mind you, I still haven't told anyone. I can probably tell Noah, but if I tell Amane or my mom, they'll never let me hear the end of it. So that's not happening.
来月に海行く予定はもう立てちゃってるんだよね。それだけ許して、それだけ。
I don't need to give you anything. She doesn't belong to me. Make whatever plans you want.
でも、うちらが全部埋めちゃったらデート行けないじゃん
Well, we don't have any plan at the moment.
は？どういうこと？旅行とか行かないの？
I haven't considered it.
行けよ。
Huh?
デートしろよ。デートしろよ。
Sorry.
もういいでしょ。二人ともテンションおかしいよ。ごめんごめん。嬉しくってさ。くるみに彼氏できて。使用期間だけどね。谷風くんが自分にふさわしいか試していると悪い女よの。違う、逆。あたしをお試ししてもらう期間。ベタボレじゃん。もう。
Kohibari stands up and
ト
off.
イレ？谷風くんの飲み物買ってくる。
Whoops.
彼氏置いて逃げるのか？くるみひどい。谷風くん、何がいい
？Can I have a nice coffee?
わかった。
Kohibari grabs her wallet and walks off, looking rather forlorn as she does so.
いやー、くるみがね。彼氏か。速攻を告ったのは予想外だったね。
Well, it definitely wasn't like your standard confession.
嫌いじゃないなら試しに付き合ってみないみたいな感じで言ったんでしょ？
Yeah, basically.
そのことでさ、くるみ結構テンパってて。
How come?
変な提案して引かせちゃったって。
Oh.
かなり気にしてるっぽい。 自分のミス引きずるよね、くるみ。ねえ、何でもできちゃう分ね、余計ね。だからね、わざわざ来てもらったわけよ、谷風くんに。そうそう、ノリで呼んだだけだけど。それ言うなし。さっきチカが言ってたし。言ったわ。忘れるの早すぎ。おばあちゃんじゃん、ウケる。
The two girls start laughing again, though they're acting slightly more serious than usual. I don't bother responding with a quip of my own, instead waiting for them to continue.
でさ、うちらからしてもすごいこと言ったなーって感じなんだけど、ノリで付き合おうとかいうタイプじゃないし、めっちゃ考えた結果だと思うんだよね。くるみ、頭の回転早すぎるんよ。たまについていけんことあるし。あるある。とにかく夏だし、誰でもいいから彼氏欲しいなとか、そんな感じでは絶対ないからさ。くるみのこと誤解しないであげてね。
So that's why they actually called me over. I'm getting jealous now, jealous and great, really great friends. No more, it was surprising, yeah, but I know she's a sincere person.
そっかそっか。よかったよかった。くるみのことよろしく頼むぜ、谷風。
Kinoshita smugly passed me on the shoulder, a nod in return only for her expression to immediately cloud over.
でも一個気に食わないことあるんだけど。コヒバリさん。ね。そこうちも気になった。
What about it?
付き合ってるんでしょ？
Technically?
くるみでしょ？
What?
コヒバリさんじゃなくて、くるみ。
Oh, you want me to go to a first name basis?
付き合ってんだしさ、コヒバリさんはさすがになくない？ないね、ない。
Yeah, but like, feels a bit too soon for that.
意味わかんない。早いとか遅いとかなくない？
It doesn't?
ないでしょ。じゃあいつ呼ぶの？今でしょ。そのネタふんる。バックログ画面だ。
Oh, there we go. That's what the fucking name
完
was
全
all
に
about.
その振りだったじゃん。まあどうでもいいですよ、それは。くるみ戻ってきたらちゃんと名前で呼びましょう。さんとかなしね。呼び捨てね。
You're really raising the bar on me here.
お前ならいけるって。谷風くん、下の名前なんだっけ？たけし。お前ならできる、たけし。
Who else Takeshi? I'm Riku.
り？
Oh, come on, it's a four-letter name for crying out loud.
チカつぼってるし、ウケ
I think that's how dominant feels now. Hanging out with social people is exhausting.
る。お待たせ。おい、アイスコーヒー。
Oh, thanks. They're both staring right at me. They want me to do it now.
ブラックでよかったよね。昨日もブラックで飲んでたし。
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Kurumi.
どういたしまして。うわ、めっちゃ照れてるんだけど、ウケる。その顔超レア。写真撮っとこう。やめえ。谷風くんに2人がなんか言ったんでしょ。ほら、くるみも。谷風くんじゃなくて、たけし。誰？知らない人。
Who are these two fucking trolls?
またつぼってるし、ウケるんだけど。なんなの？わけわかんないんだけど。
Kohibari sighs and sits back down. She looks at her two friends roaring with laughter and cracks a smile.
ほんとごめんね、想像しくて。
That's cool. How much do I...
いらないおごり、迷惑料。てか、私じゃなくて チカと楓も出すべきだと思うんですけど。まだ笑ってるし。うちらのゲラ担当はくるみなんだけど、壺に入るとチカ長いよね。なんか食べる？うち買ってくるわ。たけし、甘いもん好き？
I'm not Takeshi. Stop trying to make that stick.
やめてあげて。チカ死にそうになってるから。うちも行く。やっぱ。じゃあ行ってくんね。たけしの分はおごっちゃるから。いや、さすがにしつこいかな。いきなり真顔になるじゃん。一回受けたのこすりまくるの楓の悪い癖だと思う。真面目にダメ出しするじゃん。
The two girls get up and walk off. Kohibari watches them, exhausted but smiling. They're great friends?
うざって思ってない？
Not all. They're a little hard to keep up with, though.
タジタジだよね、谷風くん。
Well, I'm still glad I came.
本当？
Yeah, I hadn't heard from you all day, Kohibari, so I was bored anyway.
くるみって呼んでくれないんだ。
Huh? Oh. It might take some time, but I'll work on it. She giggles in an embarrassed, childish way that makes Mars give a beat. I do really like her after all. Maybe it doesn't take a lot to win over my heart.
今のうちに帰っちゃってもいいよ。また絡まれるし。
Nah, I wouldn't leave without saying goodbye.
そっか。
Now that it's just the two of us, our conversations don't go anywhere, really. But that doesn't mean the silence is awkward. Who knows what the future has in store for our relationship? All I know is that I want to give it all I've got. You've got beers. Thanks for having me over.
フローチャート画面だね。
Oh, is she also gonna start calling him Rikun?
緊張しすぎ。適当に座ってて。飲み物を持ってくる。
Sure. I've been left alone. Alone in Kohibari's bedroom. Why does it smell so good in here? She texted me yesterday to apologize for her friends teasing me, and during that conversation we agreed to do our homework together. Since she felt bad about always imposing at my house, she invited me to hers for a change. Her parents aren't home. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. The homework specifically. Tentatively dating, but that still counts. Under normal circumstances, I have no doubt my mind would be flooded with fantasies about the typical my parents aren't home situation. But that's beyond my capacity right now. If anything, she probably invited me over because she knew it was safe to. She trusts me because I'm impotent. I feel like a husk of a man. I know, that's the problem. It's not standing. Oh, sorry, you meant me standing on my feet. She puts two glasses down on the table. Yeah, thanks. She sits down, so I sit at the opposite end of the table. She then stands straight back up and heads over to the corner of the room where her bag is sitting. In the meantime, I dump my homework and notebooks onto the table. She retakes her seat and spreads her homework out over the table. Pick up a pen. Only notice that Kohibari is still staring at me. Yeah? Huh? Oh,
リビングでやる？人の部屋落ち着かないよね。
No, I'm fine. We've already got our stuff out anyway.
問題ない？
Huh?
いつも通り？
Oh, I am kinda nervous.
私も。
She smiles bashfully. Why do I feel so restless right now?
体さ。どうなの？
You mean the whole you know what thing?
うん。
Still not better.
こういう状況でも反応なし。ですか。
Did I hear that right? The way she phrased that, it implies she invited me over knowing full well where it might go. Would really have taken the next step if my manhood was functioning? Surely I'm getting ahead of myself. Fuck, man, I gotta stop getting so worked up over every little thing she says.
やっぱり魔王の力をどうこうしないと治んないのかな?
Huh? We're still talking about this. Well, there's no way to know, but that's the only thing that comes to mind.
興奮すると変身しちゃうんだっけ?
Hold up, like my mana used to get wild when it came to contact with other people. That doesn't happen anymore.
練習したもんね.
More or less. Sorry you had to go through that. Must have been really embarrassing.
もっと恥ずかしいことしてみる?
Could you repeat that?
キスとかしたら治ったりして.
I'm at a loss for words. In fact, she just made my mind go entirely blank. We're still only technically dating. We haven't even held hands. Oh, wait, we have. Not that it counts, but it was when we were experimenting with her telepathy. Right now, she's very clearly and very deliberately coming on to me. Am I being too stiff about this? Maybe all popular kids treat this as casually as going out for lunch.
なんか言ってよ.
Sorry, I'm a bit confused. No, I need to say something. Just, sorry, give me a sec. I'll be honest with you. I have zero experience. I've never even been alone with a girl before. So, I'm panicking hard right now. I probably have tons of experience doing this, Kohibari.
Kohibari-san?
Huh? Kurumi?
二人きりの時はそう呼んでね.
Okay.
あと、めっちゃ勘違いしてるみたいなんだけど.
Huh?
私も経験なんてないし、今、めっちゃドキドキしてるんだからね.
You have no experience.
付き合ったことなんてないし、谷風くんと同じ。名前で呼ばせといて。私だけ名字で呼ぶの違うね。リクとリックン、どっちがいい?
Riku's fine.
リックンね。
I'm right on Mrs. Otto, but I probably shouldn't bring that up right now. I'm just gonna have to go along with it. Yeah, I suppose that works.
なんか、呼び捨てにするの、抵抗あって。
She giggles. From closer inspection, I see the Kohibari. Kurumi started blushing.
かなり勇気出して言ってみたんだけどな。やり慣れてるから平気。みたいな勘違い。心外なんですけど。
Sorry.
取り巻付き合っちゃおっかとか軽いこと言って私が悪いんだけど。
Can I ask you something?
内容によるけど。
Why me?
どういうこと?
You could probably take your pick of any guy you want, Kohibari. Sorry, Kurumi. You're cute and friendly, and you probably get plenty of attention from guys.
めっちゃ褒めるじゃん。
I know, I'm cringing myself. Anyways, what I'm getting at is, when we got to know each other recently, why would you want to go out with a guy like me?
強いて言うなら、
Yeah?
俺なんかって言っちゃうところ。多分理解してもらえないなって。理由は楓にもチカにも言ってないんだけどさ。谷風くん、私も間違えちゃった。りっくんはさ。
This feels pretty embarrassing.
慣れて慣れて。
I'll try. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to get us off topic. What you're trying to say, a thing for losers?
全然違う。
Oh.
りっくんはさ、反射的に親切にできるよね。人に。
Like when I returned that towel.
そういうのとか。あと、結構気を使ってくれてるし。
Oops.
私がなんかやらかしても、気にするな問題ないって、嫌な顔一つしないし。
Not trying to be especially considerate or anything.
当たり前のことをしてるだけ?
Yeah, basically.
そういうところ。ぶ。
Sorry, I'm really not getting it.
ささやかな善行を 当然って心から思ってるところ、それって結構難しいよ。大体の人は見返りを期待しちゃうと思う。私もそう。そういう、なんて言うんだろう。うまく表現できないけど、押し付けない優しさっていうのかな。りっくんの前世というか、そういうところいいなーって思ったんだ。私、そういうところに惹かれてるんだって気づいた。だから、お試しでどうって言ってみました。
You moved fast from realization to action.
そこはね。
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
そういうわけじゃなくて、りっくんは本音で話してくれたし、私もそうしないとね。
Boom, the bombshell. She was using Amma to get closer to him from the very start.
ちょっとだけ脱線するんだけど。
Sure.
前世の記憶、魔王のことばっかりって話したじゃん。
About Slay crushing on him.
ねえねえ、なんていうか、じれったいというか、なんというか、スレイってめっちゃめんどくさい女なの。
Oof.
それくらいめんどくさいの。魔王がよく仕事放り出して街に繰り出してたみたいな記憶、りっくんも見てるよね。
Yeah, to eat stuff.
スレイね、そういうの全部把握してるの。魔王のマナの反応みたいなの常に追ってるから。
Always.
そう、常にずっと。で、あいつまた抜け出したな、ふふ、多めに見てやるかみたいに知らんぷりしつつ帰ってきたらお説教するわけ。止めなかったくせに。ストレートに魔王に優しくできなくて、表面上は厳しく接するわけ。隠れて優しくするわけ。
Okay, at some point, someone's going to grab main character, and Kurumi is just gonna do the same thing, like, alright, he's there, let's kick the kidnapper's ass.
めんどくさーってならない？
That's kinda sweet in a way.
わかるよ。王と家臣だもん。簡単に好きって言えないの。わかるけどさ。もうじれったい。全く進展しない記憶を繰り返し見せられるのイライラするってなってて。だから、前世に対してそういう気持ちがあったから、私は違うぞって行動したかったんだと思う。
That's why he suggested the trial run.
そんな感じ。りっくん打算でって言ってたけど、私もちょっとそういうところあると思う。前世の記憶に染まっちゃうかもって少し怖くもあって、自分はスレイとは違うって行動で示して断ち切りたかったというか、そういう気持ちあると思う。ごめん。
I don't apologize. We're both just as confused about all this. That's why we're having this trial run.
ありがとね。
No, thank you. It's been playing on my mind, but now I think I understand.
実は理由はまだあるんです。
No, what's that?
さっきも言ったけど、私も経験ないわけで、正直恋とかよくわからんです。
So I guess you could say that she wants to know what love is, and she wants him to show her referential humor to how old is that song at this point? From Foreigner. When did it come out? I Wanna Know What Love Is a power ballad by British-American rock band Foreigner. It was released in November 1984. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
りっくんもいいなとは思ってるけど、これが恋なのかわかんない。でもさ、りっくんの周りには可愛い子いっぱいいるじゃん。あまねちゃんにノアちゃんにかぐやちゃんにオリエちゃん。
I would appreciate it if it did not include Amine.
自分の気持ちがはっきりするまで待ってたら手遅れにならないって思って。
Wait a second. Why is Amine included in there?
可愛いじゃん。
Yeah, and she's my sister.
あ、
I'm gonna need you to correct that.
ノアちゃんにかぐやちゃんにオリエちゃん。
I like to make her just like, hold the phone. No. Redo this. One of those is not okay. Oh. Good. That was dangerous territory we were in for a minute. Anyways, it's hard to imagine anything happening between me and any of those three.
わかんないじゃん。あるかもしんないじゃん。だったら後悔するより見切り発車でも進んじゃえって思ったわけ。
You know, Kurumi?
何？
Never expected you to be so awkward.
知識でどうにかできることだけ、容量がいいだけ。わかんないじゃん。こういうの正解なんて。
Yeah, I couldn't tell you myself.
キスしようは急ぎすぎた気がするけど。
Seriously, you almost gave me a heart attack.
いいんだけどね。沈黙が気まずいんですけど。
That's your fault.
そうですか？
Let's wait until we've both figured out our feelings before we do that.
あ、そっか。私が良くてもりっくんが嫌な可能性考えてなかった。
Well, I'm not totally against it. Cut it out. The way you're staring at me is making my heart race.
じゃあいいじゃん。しても。
If you'll allow me to be serious for a moment, I'm sort of a broken man. I want to regain confidence in myself again before we do any of this together.
わかった。じゃあもう言わない。
Definitely gonna be kicking myself and not just fooling you with some bravado when I get home.
正直すぎる。
Anyway, homework.
あ、そうでした。
I rather forcibly end our little tangent and bring us back to our original objective. Had it kept going, I likely would have given in, even though I feel like Kurumi herself wouldn't actually want that. Would it really have been so bad to give in to temptation? Maybe a kiss could cure my ED. Kisses break spells all the time in fairy tales. I've got the devil on one shoulder and an angel on the other. Only the angel is also telling me I should have gone for it. God damn it, why did the magic have to go after my dick of all places? And why have I gotten a girlfriend now when my confidence is rock bottom? I just can't concentrate on my homework at all. So, I know I said we should focus on our homework. Have you been playing games with Amine
して
lately?
るよ。
Oh, online, I'm guessing?
そうそう。あまねちゃんはそっちの方がいいみたいだし。なんかガンガン上がってる。漫然と遊ぶより目標があるといいね。楽しい。
Glad that you're having so much fun playing together.
りっくんのおかげです。
Seeing any more of the flashbacks? Learn anything new in them?
めっちゃ喋るじゃん。
Oh, sorry, the silence was just kind of bothering me.
実は私も。
Smiles and puts down her pen. I follow suit by shutting the textbook I only just opened.
相変わらずだね。内容も似たような感じ。
So you just have to watch your unrequited love play out. I can see why that'd be annoying.
ねえ。でも最近はね、ちょっと違う楽しみ方してますよ。
What way?
考察みたいな。オリエちゃんがさ、当時のことをよくわかんないって言ってたじゃん。
Yeah, it's hard to separate fact from fiction.
そういう体で話せないことを伏せてるかもだけど。
You think?
あ、ごめん。今の私が適当に言っただけ。わかんないなら記憶を頼りに紐解いてやろうと。
Oh, so that's what you meant.
頭痛がするのはちょっと嫌だけど、異世界の歴史を知る鍵になるって前向きに捉えるようにしました。
You ever figured out anything beyond what Ori was able to tell us?
スレイが魔王シュキシュキってことしかわかんない。
Always comes back to that, huh?
でもね、ちょっと疑問があるんだよね。
Takes a sip of her tea as her expression becomes more grim.
戦争ってかなり長い間続いていたんでしょ？
That's what they said.
ってことはつまり戦況はずーっと拮抗していたってわけで。
Yet it mysteriously immediately ended with the death of Diablo.
どっちかが疲弊すれば和平とか幸福とかそういう話になるよね、きっと。
Yeah, probably. If I recall, Kaguya said Diablo Aelion was on the throne for around 10 years, and war had been going on for even longer than that. Comparing that to our big wars, how long was World War II again?
1939年から1945年の6年くらい。第一次世界大戦は4年くらいかな。1914年から1918年。
And Japan was devastated after those 6 years of fighting.
魔王の世界では10年以上続いてるのに、あんまり困窮してる感じではなかったよね。記憶から得られた情報だと。
True, Diablo was also casually going out in town to buy food.
国のトップが護衛もつけずに街中をうろつけるんだから、治安もそれなりに良かったわけだよね。
At least he didn't have to worry about his own citizens turning on him.
平時ほどではないにしても、それなりに豊かな状態で戦争が続いていた。かなり大きな争いだったわけでしょ。10年以上も豊かな状態で拮抗していたっていうのがな。
Feels off to you.
引っかかるというか気になるというか、そういうの考察するの好きなんだよね。ごめん、今の失言だね。戦争なんだから好きとか言っちゃダメだね。
Well, I got what you mean, but maybe try to choose your words carefully about Kaguya.
気をつけなきゃね。
She smiles wryly before continuing.
思うんだけどさ、これ完全に私の妄想ね。
Okay.
戦時中は景気が良くなるとか技術革新が起こるとか言うじゃん。
Yeah, I've heard that.
戦争が長く続いた方が都合のいい人たちがいたんじゃない？
I think those people were pulling strings behind the scenes to ensure there wasn't peace.
そうそう、操ってるとかそこまで大げさじゃなくてもいいんだけど、敵国同士であってもなんとなく利害が一致しちゃってさ、利益のためにだらだらと続いてしまった戦争ってことなのかなって。
What I saw in one memory, Diablo seemed to feel like the war had lost all meaning.
スレイも大義名分なんてもうないみたいなこと言っていたよね。
People fought out of pure hatred, while the important people behind the scenes became rich.
魔王はそういう状況にうんざりして終わらせようとしたのかも。どういう作戦かはわかんないけど。
Sounds logical enough to me.
でしょでしょ。魔王が即位する前から仕えている大臣とかがクセ者だったりしてさ。
Yeah, I see that all the time. The ruler's just a figurehead and someone else is controlling everything from the shadows.
そうそう、派閥的なのもあったかもだし、和平交渉とか進めようとすると潰されたりとかさ。だから魔王は信頼できるスレイに内密に作戦を伝えて実行した。
That makes sense, but ultimately Diablo died. Or he was slain on the battlefield.
作戦途中で討ち死にしちゃったか。あ、それとも魔王の死も作戦のうち？
Now as you mentioned, Slay did seem really shaken up when she discovered his plan.
してた自身の死をもって魔王は戦争を終わらせようとしたとか？
Offering up the king's head in exchange for peace. But would that really guarantee an end to the war?
どうだろうね。だった気になるのは自分の国が負けることになるじゃん。国民を困窮させることになるかもしれない。そう考えるとちょっと的外れな考察だったかも。
His followers did act in the aftermath of his death. Slay set up that public order force, remember?
言ってた
I think he might be onto something here.
やっぱり妄想が広がっていく。
It's really fascinating, though it feels wrong to say that.
ねえ、かぐやちゃんの前じゃ口が裂けても言えませんがなんだろう、すごく新鮮な気分。
What is?
こういう真面目な考察とか話し合うの。チカと楓は付き合ってくれないからさ、寂しい。
Yeah, I can't imagine them being all too invested in topics like this.
おバカな話はいくらでも付き合ってくれるんだけどね。たまには真面目な話もしたいわけさ。よかった、りっくんと仲良くなれて。
Yeah.
照れておるわ。
You're too. She freaks out, grabs her face with both hands. Not that I'm any better. My face has been getting even redder since she pointed it out. Now we're both acting all awkward, which is kind of hilarious. We look at each other and laugh. We're all meeting up tomorrow. I'm gonna ask them about our past lives again.
そうだね。新情報ゲットしてるかもだし。そういえばお世話になってるのにお返しとかしてないの。
It's some food related.
いいね、そうしよ
Oh, I can call you Kohibari in front of everyone, can't I?
う。そんなにくるみって呼びたくない？
I do. It's kind of embarrassing, though.
嘘。私もりっくんって呼ばないようにするから。まだお試しだし、わざわざ言うのもね。
Yeah, we can wait until we've reached our conclusion.
なんか嬉しいかも。
How come?
結構前向きに考えてくれてるんだなーって。
I'm not quite sure what to say to that.
照れておるわ。かわいい。
Give me a break. She giggles mischievously as I reopen my textbook to change the subject. It's not like we're doing anything special here, that we ever have, in fact. We're just talking. Chatting about how we both feel. Not revealing everything, of course. I wouldn't say we completely understand each other. Yet, slowly but surely, we're closing the distance between us. Honestly, I'm still confused. But more than that...
差し入れ、ハンバーガーでいいのかな？
That'd be the safe choice. I love those.
ジャンクなのが好きなの？かぐやちゃんは。
Not sure. It's the first thing she ate after arriving in this world, so maybe it left a lasting impression.
あっちの世界にないものがいいかな。わかる？
Nope.
だよね。
Should probably stick to the safe choice in case we end up getting something they don't like.
だね。
We're all getting together again tomorrow, so I doubt the two of us will get to spend any time alone. The fact that I'm even having that thought must mean I've fallen for her pretty hard already.
天使創造リブート。
This is swimsuit again. Today's lesson goes smoothly. That is, if you exclude the mountain of burgers on the table after we bought our own, not knowing that Kagi and Ori had already bought some. I haven't made any progress of note. Kurumi, on the other hand, is improving by leaps and bounds.
自分のマナを周りに広げてあげれば。カツ丼食べたい。
I got that.
うっしー、届く距離伸びたね。
She's already got telepathy down pat. Now she's working on...
なあちゃん、それ投げてもらっていい？うん。行くよ。オッケー、いつでも。それ！おりゃ！
Her compressed mana blasts through the air and directly strikes the paper bag.
お見事です。マナの制御はもう完璧ね。
そのようだね。素晴らしいよ、くるみ。
Yeah, seriously.
にひひ。どうもどうも。
記憶の方は相変わらず？
だね。変わりなし。
She sighs and slumps down onto the sofa.
ちょっと思ったんだけどさ、いっそ思いっきり記憶を見てみるってあり？
Lie back, coming into contact with my mana again, but on purpose.
そう。いっそ全部見ちゃえば、もう蘇ったりしないのかなって。
推奨できないわね。
ありゃ、理由聞いてもいい？
危惧しているから。あなたたちが前世に染まってしまうことに。
やりすぎると人格が入れ替わる？
わからない。けれど可能性は捨てきれない。今回の件は前例がない上に、私たちの世界でも認知していない神や天使といった存在が介入している。
Kaigi glances over at Noah. Kind of think of it, I still don't really know a whole lot about the realm she comes from myself. All Noah told me was that she came to help me for the sake of world peace, which would make me potentially very dangerous indeed.
とてつもない異常事態なのよ。今その姿で過ごさせていることも、私としては思い切った判断なの。今のところ、そういった兆候はないようだけれど。嫌でしょ？別の自分になってしまうなんて。
Completely different person. For me, that'd be Diablo. If darkness consumes my heart, then Noah might be forced to take me down. The thought makes me shudder.
かぐやちゃんの話聞いて、今までうまく言語化できなかったモヤモヤの正体。前世の私が今の私とほとんど同じなら笑えたような気がする。でも全然性格違うし考え方も違う。何もかも私と違う。私の中に知らない誰かがいる。それがすごく気持ち悪いんだ。何か共通点を見つけたくて知りたいって思っちゃうのかも。前世のことを。
何か助言をしてあげられればいいんでしょうけれど。
前例がないんじゃね。とにかく記憶を無理やり見るのはやめておく。私だけがどうかなっちゃうならともかく谷風くんにまで迷惑はかけられないし。
I wouldn't worry about me. Just don't keep pushing yourself too hard.
何がきっかけで暴走するかわからないからね。慣れたと思っても油断しない方がいい。はい、肝に銘じます。
前世についてはできる限りのことはこちらでさせていただきます。進展と言えるほどではありませんが、分かったことがいくつか。
何？
スレイ本人に関してはやはり資料が残っていないようなので、治安維持部隊の方で攻めてみました。
スレイが組織編成した部隊だね。
はい。とはいえそちらも信頼できるかどうかは何ともという資料しかありませんでしたが、構いませんか？
うん、聞きたい。
はい。主にスレイの部下で編成されたようですが、国軍ではなく施設部隊に近いようです。あくまでも自発的に治安維持を行っていた。
So they were like a group of vigilantes.
まさしく。活動していたのは短期間です。戦後の立て直しが済み次第、部隊は解体されました。しかしとある手記によれば、解体後も一部の者たちは自警団としての活動を続けていたようですね。宵の監視者 と名乗って。
Okay, by the name.
酔いとはおそらく戦乱のことでしょうね。戦乱の火種を監視するもの。
なんか自警団にしては大げさな名前だね。
そこです、問題は。
Orion knits her brow in
い
sighs.
かにも創作っぽいです。
Yeah, I agree.
その手記の持ち主は誰なの？
治安維持部隊に所属していたものとありますが、詳細は不明です。
名前もわからないの？
はい、個人情報は何も。まるで工作員か暗殺者か。筆者の自己陶酔が感じられて、目を通すのはなかなかに苦痛であったと報告者がこぼしておりました。
それはなんというか、すみません、私のせいで。
お気になさらず。個人情報はありませんでしたが、スレイをいかに尊敬しているかといった記述は多く見られました。スレイは部下に慕われていたようですよ。
なるほど。
個人的な推測を話してもよろしいですか？
お願いします。
スレイもくるみさん同様、精神官能魔法に長けていました。魔王が10年もの間、いかにして最前線で戦い抜いたのか。おそらくスレイの手腕も大きいのでしょう。スレイには全て分かっていたのです。敵の規模、敵の次の一手、戦場のどこにいようと、その全てが、スレイはその卓越した魔法の力を持って戦場を支配していたのです。単純な戦力で言えば魔王が突出しているのでしょうが、間違いなくスレイは最強の軍師でした。
最強の軍師。
その才能と技能をくるみさんは受け継いでいます。良いように捉えてしまえば気持ちも軽くならないでしょうか。
Kurumi stiffens up for a moment before realizing this is Odia's way of being considerate and forcing a smile.
ありがとう。ごめんね、心配かけちゃって。
いえ、そのくらいしかできませんから。
良いように捉えるか。前向きに。
I mean, to be fair, if it like just a talent and intellect thing would not be a thing of like the memories are slowly overriding your personality. This has been a part of her from the very beginning, even before those transformations started. So this would be a base aspect to her personality, whether she had a past life or not, or whether she realized she had a past life or not. So it would probably have just formed the way it has anyway.
あまり考えすぎるのも良くないと思うよ。悩むなと言われても難しいかもしれないけれど。まあね、考えすぎてストレスになってまた悩んでって負のスパイラルだよね。どうにもなんないし、私らしくお気楽にってね。ごめんね、毎回ぐちぐち言っちゃって。気にしないで、僕ならいつでも相談相手になるから。ありがとう、ノアちゃん優しい。おっと。
Noah winces as Kurumi latches onto her. At first glance, her mood seems to have done a complete 180, but has it really?
今日はこのくらいにしておきましょうか。見たところ2人とも問題はなさそうだけれど、どんな影響が出るかわからない。少しずつ慣らしていきましょう。
Yeah.
はーい。
You know, my focus and return to normal slightly after Kurumi does. All we've been doing is eating hamburgers and talking, yet for some reason I feel strangely exhausted.
今日もありがとうございました。
お礼を言われるほどのことはしていないわ。付き添っているだけなんだから。
Well, you still took time out of your day to do it, so thank you for that, and thank you too, Noah.
どういたしまして。僕も付き添っているだけだけどね。おりえちゃんもありがとね。いろいろ調べてくれて。
また何か分かりましたらすぐにお伝えします。
お願いします。
さて、今後のことだけど。
Are you ready to move on to the next stage already?
まだ2回目だけど、さして効果はないようだし、リクにもクルミにも。
Yeah, I guess not.
このまま続けてもいいのだけど、さっきも言った悪影響が出ないか心配なのよ。とはいえ、未知のことだらけだから手探りで進むしかないのよね。
リクに関してはクルミが鍵になるかもしれないね。え？私？クルミならこちらの世界の人間だからこそのマナの扱い方をリクに伝えられるんじゃないかと思って。
確かにそうね。仮に言葉にするのが難しくとも精神官能であの感覚を伝えられるかもしれない。けれど
リクのマナに触れると記憶を呼び起こすリスクがある。そのリスク今更じゃない？今日もテレパシー飛ばしてるし。自分の感覚も伝えるとなると言葉以上に深くつながることになるよ。けれど心配しすぎかもしれないね。身体的接触さえ避ければそこまで気にすることではないかもしれない。
Right, we did get those flashbacks when we were touching. Though I never got any when I was learning to stop my mana from running wild, so there has to be more specific conditions than just that.
ひとまず今後過度な接触は避けた方が良さそうね。過度な接触は。
Kaguya smiles for some reason, she clarifies. She can't have figured out about our relationship. We've given them no clue whatsoever. Unless she's been keeping tabs on me in secret to make sure my mana doesn't run wild. Oh, I have to be overthinking this.
長い目で見ましょうか。答えなんてすぐ出るはずないのだから。今日はこれでお開きとしましょうか。二人ともご苦労様。
Thanks again for the help.
お疲れ様でした。お疲れ。
We'll walk you to the...
いいよいいよ、すぐそこだし。なあちゃんまたね。うん、また。
Kurumi gives us a wave before turning around and heading off.
今日はいつものくるみだったね。
So, could you go on without me?
どこか行くの？
I'm not worried about Kohibari. No, we haven't known each other for that long, but I can tell she's still worried about something. The whole flashback thing might be even more severe than we realize.
僕も行こうか？
Nah, I should probably climb up if we both start interrogating her. I'll get it out of her.
わかった。
See you back at home. Say goodbye to Noah and chase after Kurumi. She's out of sight, but assuming she went straight for the ticket barriers. Oh, phew, there she is. Kurumi. Turns around and looks at me in surprise.
どうしたの？
Oh, I said I'd get it out of her, but now that I'm here, I can't think of a clever way to broach the subject. I'll just have to be direct. You're not pushing yourself too hard, are you? If you're not fine, that's fine. If you're not, that's fine. You just still look worried to me. I'm happy to hear you talk about it if you want.
やば、めっちゃ嬉しいんだけど。
Huh?
ちょっと付き合ってもらっていい？
Sure.
じゃあ、下場で。
We head to the cafe, then buy our drinks and sit down on the terrace outside to get away from the crowds. God, why am I so terrible at saying things today? It's hot again, but that means that there are fewer people sitting outside, and we won't have to worry so much about being overheard. I wait for Kurumi to take a sip of her drink and relax before broaching the subject once more. You're not finding it that easy to look at everything positively, are you?
そうしたいなとは思ってるけど、ちょっちね。
Sort to?
要はさ、自分の才能として受け入れようみたいな話でしょ。
I'd assume.
スレイの記憶もテレパシーもやっぱり私にとって異物なんだよね。とにかくしっくりこない。私のものって感覚が全くない。変身すると顔とかはそのままでも体は別人になってる。
It's not just wardrobe change.
利き手が変わるんだよね。スレイは右利きっぽい。
Wait, you're...
左利きです。
I usually pay attention to one hand the person uses, but now that I think about it. She was using her left hand to eat that shaved ice back at the beach. And people do typically use their dominant hand when eating.
今気づいたみたいな反応ですけれども。
No, I just wasn't paying all that much attention to it.
私ってその程度の存在なんだ。悲しい。
That isn't what I meant!
ごめん、冗談。他人の利き手なんてあんまり見ないよね。まあ、とにかく変わるんですよ。左から右に。違う自分にって言われたとき、ちょっとドキッてしちゃった。
Yeah, that's basically what happens.
そうなんすよね。
She shows her brow and sips through her straw. It's not just it's not just flashbacks. Everything about her past life is troubling her. She could do something to help. Sucks that all we can do is lend you an ear. She could do some more to help.
聞いてもらえるだけで嬉しいよ。話すとスッキリするし。てか、ごめんね。悩んでるのはリックンも同じなのに。
I need to forget about mine most of the time, at least. But you get headaches and stuff, yeah? That's a lot worse.
急にズキってくるのはね。地味にイラッとするよね。毎日ではないけど、夢で見ることもあるね。そのせいでちょっと眠りが浅いかな、最近。
My dreams were an omen that my mana was going out of control, but Kurumi already has complete control over hers. Maybe Slay's soul is trying to tell her something. Maybe it's just like a spontaneous discharge sort of thing. Can't possibly provide her with a solid answer. I should have gotten Noah to come with me.
先に帰ったんだよね。
Yeah, I asked her to, though it might feel like I thought it might feel like an interrogation with the two of us. Why are you laughing?
嬉しいなーって思って。
Okay.
悩んでるの気づいて追いかけてくれたのが。
Well, yeah, I felt like I had to. They were just being annoying, but...
今嬉しいって言ったじゃん。なんで黙った？嘘じゃないよ。
Well, I had one more reason for chasing after you.
うん。
I was hoping we could spend some time alone. Sorry, I know you're genuinely worried about this, and I'm using it as an excuse to...
手出して。
Huh?
手。
Okay. Place both my hands on top of the table.
もうちょっとこっち。片方だけでいいから。
Okay. Slide my right hand into the middle of the table. Kurumi then takes my hand in hers. Oh.
キスは断られちゃったけど、このくらいはいいでしょ？かっこ仮の恋人でも。めちゃくちゃ照れてるじゃん。
She giggles as she starts blushing too. Then she reaffirms her grip on my hand and starts squeezing it like she's giving me a massage. Why are you squeezing?
なんとなく。
Probably because you're too embarrassed to just hold it normally, I bet.
分かってんなら言わなくていいじゃん。
Sorry.
なんか喋ってよ。
Gonna get serious for a moment.
うん。
You're not having any problems holding hands, are we?
うん。ブワーって来ないね。
I think it happened if my mana fluctuated, or if you used your telepathy, though.
この前のは、私、変身してなかったよね。
Nope, you were your regular old self.
てか、最初もそっか。ああなったから、変身しちゃったんだ。
So the memories of your past life, like, kick-started the transmigration.
そもそも前世の記憶って何？ 非科学的ですよ。
No, there's nothing scientific about their world, and now people from it are living in ours.
もう何でもありだよね。
How long are we gonna keep doing this?
気の済むまで。
Right.
お気楽にとは言ったけど、解決の糸口もわかんないね。
I just realized something.
何何？
It's my fault that everyone's transmigrating in the first place.
最初に変身した時、りっくんいなかったよ。
They told us that being so close to each other on a regular basis is what caused your mana to react, right?
言ってたっけ？
Well, even if I didn't directly cause you to transmigrate, the reason you were able to do so in the first place was because the mana was leaking out of me. Maybe your headaches are the same deal.
そういうことって？
We've been seeing we've been seeing a lot more of each other. We started coming over to hang out with Amina the other day. I went over to do homework with you. Shouldn't that mean you're being more affected by my mana than you were before? Maybe if you stopped seeing me, you'd also stop seeing those flashbacks.
それ、別れたいってこと？
Huh?
それなら、そう言ってくれればいいじゃん。
Whoa, slow down. I never said anything like that. I don't want that at all.
本当に？
I don't. I was throwing out a theory, that's all. Are you actually a pessimist?
わかんない。最近の私、ちょっとおかしい気はするけど。
She's just as anxious and nervous as I am. You need to stop letting everything she says throw her for a loop and do something to make her feel better. I don't want to break up. At all. I'm just worried about you. If there's anything we can do to make things better for you, I want to try. We can still chat on the phone, even if we're not meeting up in person.
夏休み中はそれでいいとしてさ、授業始まったらどうするの？
Right. You start getting headaches again.
会わないようにしてもその場しのぎにしかならないと思います。
Yeah, you're right.
お試し期間終わりかと思ってガチで焦りました。
I never meant it like that, I swear.
わかってる。
Kurumi finally smiles, which makes me feel much better.
ごめん、めんどくさい女ムーブしちゃった。
Scared me too. Sorry I hurt your feelings.
ありがとう。真剣に考えてくれて。私はね、逆がいいと思うんだよね。
Like?
もっと一緒の時間を増やす。
What, so you can build up a resistance to my mana?
りっくん一個見落としてる。大事なこと。りっくんが完璧にマナを制御できれば全部解決するんだよ。
Oh, you're right. If mana is to blame for Kurumi's current issues, then it would solve everything. Sorry, I should have been working harder to solve this myself. I completely overlooked that.
仕方ないよ。努力の仕方がわかんないんだもん。そこでね、私の出番。
No, it did say you might be the key.
そうそう。ついに役に立てる時が来たぜ。
You're still hung up on that.
少しだけ。たくさん相談乗ってもらってるし、力になりたいのは本当。それと。
Also?
りっくんと同じ二人きりになる口実。照れておるわ。
So are you.
恥ずかしくても気持ちはちゃんと伝えないとね。
She smiles bashfully and squeezes down on my hand. Right now, I feel like it's about time we made our relationship official. But it was only the day that... But it was only the other day that I went on that spiel about waiting until I'm confident again and whatnot, so I forced myself to get a grip. I have to amass control over Diablo's power and find renewed confidence in myself. Only then will I be ready to take the next step forward. Kurumi's helping me now, so I can do this. I'll be going to for help whenever I run into a wall.
してして。
What's your trick to it anyway?
コツ？
Controlling mana.
うん。
Why are you frowning like that?
わかりやすく言うと。
Yeah?
なんかできた。出た！スーって息吸うやつ！フローチャート画面だね。
You're not a very good teacher, are you?
そうなんだよね。感覚的な。
Which would mean Kaguya was right. Telepathy is the only way you can try and teach me.
でもそれやっちゃうと記憶がブワーってなるかも。
And if we're exposed to too many of them, there's a risk of them fundamentally changing us as people.
安易なテレパシーは危険と。
Yeah.
私やっぱり役立たず。
How did you come to that conclusion? Kaguya and Noah are doing this blind, and all we can do is the same.
だね。
Reminds me, Odia found out something about Slay.
酔いのなんだっけ、監視者。
I agree with Odia about it seeming fictitious. It just sounds so cringe.
ありそう。自己陶酔とか言ってたもんね。
Maybe it's not a very reliable source.
謎の人だなスレイ。自警団作るだけ作って自分は消えちゃってるみたいだし。
You haven't seen any flashbacks from that period.
見てないね。多分りっくんと一緒でもその記憶はブワーってならないだろうな。
Because it happened after Diablo died.
もどかしいな。スレイのこと理解したいけど見たい記憶は見せてくれないし。
I think it wouldn't feel as foreign or uncomfortable if you did understand her.
どうだろう、わかんない。そうなったらいいなとは思うけど。
I'll do everything I can to help. So, how long are you gonna keep massaging my hand?
いいじゃん。嫌なの
Never said that, it's just...
か。
It's embarrassing.
いいじゃん。誰も見てないよ。
That doesn't stop from being embarrassing.
なれろなれろ。むしろ私の手も握ってよ。
I'll get there eventually.
そのうちっていつ？
Don't be so pushy.
私の分析ではりっくんは押されると弱い。
You got me figured out.
明日って暇？
Don't have any plans now.
じゃあまたうち来てよ。誰もいないし。
Really had to have that last bit, didn't you?
何想像してるんですか？やらしい。
Well, you know, I'd be getting excited for nothing.
宿題の残りやって、あといろいろ話そうよ。別に前世のことじゃなくていろいろ二人っきりでさ。
Same time?
オッケ
See you tomorrow then.
ー。イチャイチャする？
Did your homework.
リクもグイグイ来いよ。
Mine's not reached that point yet.
何境地って。
She laughs happily as she finally lets go of my hand, only for her to come back in with her other hand.
ありがとね。話聞いてくれて。
Thanks for always helping me out.
そういうことにしておきまし
You better leave soon. I'll bet you're tired.
ょ。もうちょっとだけいい？せめて飲み物全部飲んじゃうまで。
Sure. I return her hold on my hand. Let's take our time.
天使創造リブ
It's
ー
the
ト。
fucking ramen outfit again. This is my second time at Kurumi's place, so you'd think I'd feel more comfortable. No. Yeah, that couldn't be further from the truth. She didn't come to meet me at the station today. Instead, I came all the way here by myself.
おーい、お茶持ってきたよ。
Oh, thanks. Very casually dressed, Kurumi puts the glasses on the table and sits down. It's not just the vibes are different. The girl who usually pretties herself up as much as possible is allowing me to see her at her most relaxed. And that's getting me crazy excited.
よし。とりあえず宿題やりますか。どうせ進まないけど。
Well, now it's gonna happen.
今日のメインはさ、イチャイチャすることじゃん。
That doesn't sound quite right. Yeah, we're gonna chat about stuff.
つまりイチャイチャするわけ。動揺しすぎ。
You're brave. You wanna get better at this too? At this, I do, but it's so embarrassing getting so worked up about everything you say.
いい
思うけどね。可愛いし。
That reminds me, you're going to the beach with your friends, aren't you? When's that happening?
露骨。話題の変え方露骨。
When are you going?
あ、強い。何が何でもいじらせないという意志を感じる。一応ね、来週に行くことになってるよ。あ、何曜日だっけ。後でスケジュール見ないと。
I'm supposed to.
ほら、これあるし。
She prods her temple.
最近片頭痛ひどくてって仮にしてもらってる。多分このまま行くけどね。寝込むほどじゃないし。
It's obviously affecting you enough to get in the way of your life.
私が警戒しすぎてるだけかも。お盆までには行きたいよね。クラゲとか多くなるし。あ、リックも行こうよ。
Huh? With you and your friends?
違う、二人で。チカと楓とは別に。デート。
Oh, okay.
お試し期間に入ってからまだ一回もしてない。
What do you call today?
違う。勉強会じゃん、一応。
I guess.
でも、イチャイチャしたいんだから、デートだよね。見てよ、この私の格好。気抜きすぎじゃん。
Doesn't bother me.
やらかしましたわ。でも、今から着替えてがっつりメイクするのは面倒なので、ご容赦いただきまして。
She wriggles away right next to me.
座る位置、ここだね。間違えてた。
Man, you were good where you were.
なぜ敬語。
He grabs hold of my arm and doubles up against me. I can feel the softness of her breasts pressing into me. Also her warmth. She smells nice, too. Her gaze is making me feel even more awkward. We're close enough to kiss. I'm getting so incredibly excited. And yet I...
りっくんはすぐ照れて。あれりっくん
What is it?
ごめん。
What? She lets go of my arm and shuffles away from me.
調子乗りすぎたっぽい。ごめん。
She's acting strange. No, wait, was I the one acting strange? The feelings must have shown on my face. Oh, sorry, I think I gave you the wrong idea. I wasn't annoyed or anything.
気を使わなくていいよ。嫌なことは嫌って言ってくれれば。
You're fine, really. I think I was more annoyed at myself. Honestly, I'd love to be more physical with you.
おう。
But, I laugh in self-derision. You're suffering because there's someone else inside you, and I'm virtually the same. So excited, but there's no reaction. It's like my mind and my body are at odds with each other. I never realized that this would be all it took to rob me of my confidence. I want to act manly and confident when we're alone like this, but let me stop this. I sound so pathetic. Yeah, so I've been complaining.
嬉しいよ。私を信頼してくれてるんだなって思ってること全部ぶちまけちゃえ。解決にはならなくても軽くなるよ。何でも聞くよ、私。いつもりっくんが私にそうしてくれてるもん。
It's kind of hard to talk about.
実はまだ心を許せてない？
Not in that way. It's, a personal issue. Drop my gaze to my crotch. We're gonna end up talking about my you-know-what.
恥ずかしいよね。
Yeah, maybe I have a lot more pride than I realized. I know it's stupid and all.
私は男の子のことわかんないけど、最初に話してくれた時も勇気いったよね。
I guess. I don't think most guys would get it either, unless they'd experienced it themselves. I wish I could just ignore it, I do, but the more I try to do that, the more it eats away at me inside. When I first found out what was going on, I curled up into the fetal position and sat in the dark for hours.
それだけショックだったってことだよね。よしよし。
Actually, it was Amine that was frightened because she came home and saw me like that. Imagine if he actually said that. She strokes my head. It's embarrassing but comforting, so I let her keep going. Thanks. I feel better now that I got it off my chest.
まだ足んないよ。どんどん吐き出しちゃえ。
I think I've said basically everything I wanted to. I'm sorry about this, really. I just don't feel I can move forward until I've done something about this problem.
謝んないでよ。りっくんの問題は私の問題でもあるわけだし、ひとまずさ。
She squeezed hold of my arm once more.
原因の考察してみようよ。どうして体にそんな影響が出てるのか。意味ないかもだけど、新しい発見があるかもしれないし。
Honestly, I never really thought too deeply about this.
りっくん的にはどう思う？
I started displaying symptoms after the first time Noah suppressed my mana. Remember that time I dozed off in class? Mrs. Zada woke me up and I called her an angel?
あの天使ってノアちゃんのこと？
Yeah, she showed up in my dream, though I guess it was something that actually happened. Just didn't realize at that point. And when it turned out that my mana was on the verge of running wild and Noah suppressed it for me. That evening was when I first noticed that nothing was going on down there at all.
ってことは、ノアちゃんの魔王の力を鎮める魔法とかが原因になってる？
It's more likely to be the suppression itself. It's not like I'm still on the effects of her magic.
あ、そっか。
I'm keeping all my powers sealed away, so maybe my other base instincts are getting sealed away with it?
めっちゃ言葉選んでるね。
Well, this is something you tend to discuss in polite conversation.
大丈夫。気にしないで。今は真面目な討論中だから。急にりっくんがチッポとか言っても、私は真顔でうんうんってうなずくから。
If you say so. Now you're not looking me in the eye.
ごめん。ちょっと、下品でした。
Sounds like we need to choose our words carefully, serious conversation or not.
ですね。はい。すみません。続けてください。
Where was I again? Alright. Mana is like a source of energy for living creatures, right? So maybe sealing that got in the way of my other basic functions as a living being. Actually, I just remembered something Kaguya said. She said I became impotent as a result of a decline in my sexual desires.
でも、欲求自体はあるんでしょ？
Yeah, mostly.
ってことはさ、体にだけ不具合が出てるわけじゃん？感情面はそのままで、子孫を残す機能だけが麻痺したっていうのが、ちょっと不思議だよね。
Good choice. Good word choice, but yeah. See these memories of our past lives because they're etched into our souls, right?
非科学的ですが、おそらくそうでしょう。
Maybe Diablo's will is also etched into my soul, and he's the one who's against this.
子孫を残すことを？
Yeah, don't have any evidence to prove it, but it sounds possible.
でもさ、記憶は見るけど、意志って感じたことある？
Oh, really?
だよね。記憶は見せられるけど、それだけというか、私を何かに誘導しようとする意志みたいなのは感じない。あくまでも、あの記憶は魂に残った前世の残死って考えるのがいいんじゃないかな。
As in our souls were supposed to undergo a factory reset when we reincarnated, but some information slipped through the cracks or something. Well, that actually makes sense.
意志まで残ってるって怖いし、感情的にも否定したい。
True, and that'd make Kaguya's fears more likely to come true.
となるとですよ、博士。私はこう考えます。
Tell me, dear pupil.
ノリ。
But now that you pointed it out, I feel embarrassed.
ごめん。ある種のセーフティーなんじゃないかなって。
What do you mean?
興奮すると、マナが暴走しかねないんだよね。
From what I've been told, yeah, getting it worked up makes it unstable.
もしりっくんが欲情して、もう辛抱たまんないぜって、本能のままに私を襲ったら、最悪、魔王のとんでもないマナが暴走して、世界が混沌に包まれるわけだよね。至近距離にいる私、爆発しさんですよ。
ミンチですよ。
That was more graphic than necessary. I don't know if it'd be that bad, but it wouldn't be good, that's for sure.
この体だとマナーをうまく制御できない。それは私が身をもって体験してる。要するにりっくんのおちんとすがエレクチオンしなくなったのは。
Really? Really? They decided for ping as usual, I see. I feel like a better fucking thing would have just been Pinor, because that doesn't date it as hard. Like ping ass, you just know that they're like referencing ancient YouTube poops. It's like they're fucking using Zelda CGI memes. Oh! Oh!
マナ制御が拙いこの体で万が一にも暴走しないようにりっくんが無意識にかけたセーフティーってこと。
So I'm consciously stopping myself. Ping ass?
そこは流してお願い。
Okay.
どうかな、私の考察。
Makes sense to me. There's definitely something preventing me from being sexually stimulated. I can easily see that being some kind of safety system. It's just I'm not sure I'm fully convinced.
だよね。りっくんも言ったけど、性的なこと限定ってのはね。興奮ってそれだけじゃないし。
Also apparently still gets horny, it just doesn't react physically.
さっきも言ったけど、感情の抑制だよね。セーフティーにするなら。
Like I said that, assuming I'm doing this consciously. It's so strange that it only affects one place in particular. I'd only have more issues if I were suppressing all my emotions at once. Probably end up like a walking husk. But if it were only limited to things that would strip away my core identity, that wouldn't strip away my core identity, then I think this would be it. Though honestly, it still doesn't feel right to me, even after saying all that.
ふと思ったんだけど、
ん？
多分マナの流れがおかしくなってるせいでってのは当たってるよね。
Yeah, I mean, I'd assume so. That's what both Kaguya and Noah seem to think.
ってことはですよ。
She presses more firmly against me and leans in close. I might be in the middle of a serious conversation right now, but that doesn't stop my heart from skipping a beat. Fortunately, she doesn't notice this and carries on.
マナの流れが正常になれば、体も正常になると。
I'd hope so.
変身した状態ならできるんじゃない？
Huh?
つまりマナの制御に適した姿であれば、体の異常も解消されているのではないかということです。
He just pulls out his phone, dials up. Kaguya, me, Kurumi, need to get over to where you are right now for a fucking test. I think we just figured out a way for me to get hard again. Ah! She's right, I've never even considered it. That form doesn't give me perfect control over my mana, but it definitely helps me wield it more than this one. While in that form, my mana is no longer suppressed. So if I transform, I'll be able to get a boner! Oh, whoops. I was so hopeful the words just kind of slipped out.
大丈夫、勃起ね、勃起。
You don't need to repeat it.
りっくんにとって大事なことだから、とにかく
Right.
次の練習で試してみる？その価値あると思う。
They just, next lesson, they just sit Riku down in front of a PC, all of them leave the room, and Noah's just kind of standing there like, on emergency notice, in case his mana goes haywire, and he's just inside on the laptop, browsing various porn sites. No. Still no. Still no. There we go! It's not ideal, but if I'm at least able to get an erection again, I think it'll do wonders for my confidence. I don't want to try it desperately. The thing is, I mean, I am. But I'd have to get my dick out in front of Noah, Kaguya, and Orie. I'd have to look them in the eye and say, watch, I'm about to get a boner. I mean, you really don't. You really don't. All you have to do, really, is just, as they are, like, focusing on training Kurumi, just sit down, look up porn, check if you get a boner, and then afterwards tell them, hey, it didn't work, or hey, it fucking worked. It would help me regain my confidence. At the cost of my dignity. He did ask me to show it to her on that one time, so he'd probably help if I asked. I think it's more of like an emotional problem. I guess I don't want anyone other than you seeing all of that. Like, I know I really shouldn't be saying that right now, but I mean, I guess I probably should do this if I want to overcome this problem. Either Noah watch or try in front of everyone. Says Vana might run wild and all. Again, she doesn't need to watch. You talk as if testing this requires you to stand spread eagle in front of the entire group, pants off, like this is the only way for me to get a boner. No, you really don't. They just need to be on standby in case your fucking mana goes wild, while you go off in a fucking corner, look at fucking porn, and check inside your pants every now and again if you get a boner. You really don't need them to watch the actual boner. Especially since you would have zero reason to lie about it working or not. Huh? What? Oh, like, check if it's even possible in the first place. Then we can stop as soon as I feel even the slightest sense of something happening down there.
それにリックになってマナの制御できるようになってるわけだし、気をつければ大丈夫なんじゃないかな。フローチャート画面よ。
Trying out new things. Yeah, they're trying out new things, alright.
絶対怒られると思うけど。
We really shouldn't, yeah.
でも私はリックの恥ずかしいって思ったり、見せたくないって気持ち、大事にしたいというか。リックンにしかわからない屈辱みたいなのもそういうの無視したくないなって。
Through Kurumi's words, I can feel her consideration strongly. How much she respects my feelings. That makes me so happy. Except I can't allow myself to get carried away here. Kurumi's safety is on the line. Alright then.
試してみる?
Yeah, but we're not reporting it to them afterward. Instead, we'll tell no one in advance she can be on standby. That way, she'll be able to get here immediately if anything goes wrong.
そうだね。それがいいね。
I'll go ahead and call Amin is the one who picks up. I get her to put no on the line and then I explain what's going on. She's in a stance of humiliation I'm feeling and agrees to come over in case anything happens.
くるみもいるんだよね。
Yeah, she's right here.
代わってもらってもいいかな。
Yeah, sure. Hold my phone out to her. No one wants to speak to you.
私に？なんだろう。
She takes the phone and holds it up to her ear.
はーい、くるみです。わかった。じゃあ谷風くんに代わるね。あ、いいの？はい。じゃあね。バイバイ。
Kurumi hangs up and passes the phone back to me. What was that about?
ね、十分に気をつけるようにって。
Yeah, no wonder. You should be ready to run if it comes to it.
そういうことじゃないんだけど。まあ、いっか。てか、そうだ。のあちゃん来るまで待った方がいいよね。
We should be fine. She'll descend from the heavens if she has to.
さすが天使。
At least I think that's how it works.
めっちゃ自信なさげなんだけど。
I don't really understand how it all works. You didn't tell us to wait, so we should be fine.
慎重なのかざるなのか。
Come on, let's just try it.
頑張れ。
Alright then. Close my eyes and focus. First, transmigrate. Alright. Perfect, we got this part down pat. Now to see if I can get it up. I don't exactly have much to work with here, but I'm in a girl's room, so that should do the trick. Allow the excitement to take hold. Kurumi stared fixedly at me, without even blinking for point-blank range, with concern written all over her face. I can't do it. I can't get it up when she's doing this.
ダメそう？
Nope.
そっか。
I'm too nervous to get aroused.
その姿でも。緊張？
You're staring right at me.
ああ。
She awkwardly scoots away from me, around to the other side of the table.
あんま見ないようにする。はい、どうぞ。
It's not that easy. You'd have to be a total freak to pop a boner in this situation.
ですよね。
But, like, I kind of sense that my mana is flowing more smoothly than normal, so I think it'll probably happen if I got some sort of stimulus.
興奮さえ。
But hey, I think it works, so maybe that's good enough for now. Better than my mana running wild, at least. So let's...
待った。
Oh, there we go. Better. She hops to her feet.
りっくんに恥ずかしいことさせようとしてるんだから。私も体張らないとね。
What? Her fingers reach down to the waist of her pants, at which point she freezes up. Conflicted, she stares off to the side and... she's transformed. She changed forms.
気分的な問題で魔王の格好をしているりっくんに普段の私のを見せたくないというか。
Show me what?
何をって。これ
I mean, I guess this is still fine enough. I just have to implement the fucking... The fucking ray of light of shame, I guess you would call it.
セーブ画面よ。
Like, all I have to do is cause bad censorship here. Like, technically, the fucking number itself should be enough, really. She rolls up her skirt. You can see everything. And her underwear is plainly visible.
どうすか興奮しますかね。ちょっと何か言ってもらえる？
Mind goes completely blank, preventing me from answering her. A girl is willingly rolling up her skirt to show me her underwear. This isn't the sort of thing that typically happens to me or anyone, I would imagine. I hated my powers for making me impotent, but in this moment, I'm grateful to them. Below a girl's skirt lies a sacred zone, land of our fantasies. Her blunt thighs draw me in. Sure, those thighs are preventing me from seeing her bare legs, but what arouses me most is the fact that she's in a different outfit than usual. Her voice trembles with embarrassment. She clenches her skirt far harder than she needs to be. Her flushed cheeks served only to further fan my lust. Incredibly turned on. How could I not be at this point? This is it. I can feel it. The blood's rushing to my loins. I think it's working. Yeah, I haven't felt the sensation in so long. I can see the signs. My Johnson! My right-hand man! Is about to be unleashed! Fuck, I'm such an idiot. Can you, like, stop with the sound? I'm so horny that I missed the window to stop myself. What idiot gets so turned on by a pair of pains that he allows himself to go insane? Get Noah! Kurumi, get away! Huh? Instead of running, she approaches me. Tightly taking hold of my hands, she presses her forehead to mine. Kurumi? Well, I guess this is better. This is better. I don't have to censor this. Something's pouring in me, mixing inside me. Kurumi's mana. A gentle light develops a flame burning within me. She's synchronizing with me to try and suppress my mana. However, the savage dancing flames refuse to allow the light access. Her mana is being rejected. It's too dangerous, run! There's... like, I know this is supposed to be, like, at least somewhat drama, but, like... No! Get away! Run! It's too dangerous! I have a boner! That's essentially what's happening here. That is essentially what's happening here. This man is a live threat in this house because he has a boner. Just you. Kurumi pushes deeper and deeper inside me. At this point, she's going to get burned. A stupid mistake is going to hurt her as well. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. I might not be able to control myself if it means hurting the ones I care about most. Am I really that pathetic? No, I'll borrow Kurumi's power and suppress my mana. Willingly, I allow her mana access. The two of us together can calm this raging tempest.
何？
できるだろう。他者の精神に感応し思考をも誘導する。お前の力なら。
何を言っている？
愚王が死に戦が終わり、剣王が新たに立てば、民の心は安らぐ。憎しみなど生まれないさ。
お前を貶めろというのか？国のために死を選ぼうとしているお前も、誰よりもこの国を思う優しき王！
そうだ。なーに、俺の名が後世にどう残ろうが大したことじゃない。民が安らかであること、俺の望みはそれだけだ。
自己犠牲が過ぎるぞアリオン。
お前にそう呼ばれるのは随分と久しぶりだな。頼まれてくれるか、スレイ。願わくば俺のいない世は穏やかであってほしいもんだな。
At some point we reverted to normal. We're still holding hands, our foreheads pressed together. We stand there, silent and dumbfounded. Our deep connection showed us another glimpse of at our past lives, of Diablo's conviction and Slay's sorrow. Our inferences turned out to be correct. Diablo chose to sacrifice himself to bring the conflict to an end. Slay was unable to stop him. We stare directly into each other's eyes. As gasp escapes Kurumi's lips. It's no use. Past lives are guiding us forward. Their emotions, their scars are drowning us. I know we shouldn't be letting this dictate our actions, but it's too late to stop. And they kiss. I guess this is another option. Our lips pressed together. Softness and warmth greet me. The girl's kissing me, not to suppress my mana, but to show me how she feels about me. We stay in that position, lips pressed together without moving a muscle. Both of us have frozen at that moment of contact. Abiding by our emotions has actually made us calm back down. My lack of experiences has me at a dead end. Where do we go from here? I think I might still be connected to Kurumi, if only slightly. I can feel a confusion. But nothing I feel suggests she wants me to stop. That same goes for me. I wrap my arms around her and pull her into an embrace. Once I take that step, the rest comes naturally. That comes automatically. Our feelings once again drive our actions. Both of us slide our tongues forward, neither of us spare a thought for how we're doing this. We both desire each other. We both allow our feelings to guide us. Why is Noah suddenly there? Slide my tongue between her lips and she sucks gently on it. Oh Lord. Nothing happens downstairs, but right now I don't care. I just want more of her. Okay, we get it. She pushes my tongue back and okay. We get it. Snake ritual. Emotions seem to resonate with each other, giving birth to the most exquisite pleasure. I feel okay, this is so wrong. I know we shouldn't be doing this, but I can't stop. Okay, she's actually watching. Oh no, never mind. She isn't watching. Oh never mind, she is watching. Things have gone from passionate to extremely awkward. We kissed for what felt like hours. But the moment our lips parted, we snapped back to our senses. We hurriedly pulled apart and put the table between us. Now we're both sitting here, squirming. Huh? Don't worry about it, so did I, so...
りっくんの体が治ってからって約束したのに。
Can't blame you given the situation. If you hadn't, I probably would have.
そっか。まだかっこ仮だけど、またしてもいい？
No, I like that. She giggles happily. That smile of hers works wonders on me. I'm getting the urge to start kissing her again already. So I forced myself to change the subject before I lose control. So, thank you for earlier.
何が？
For suppressing my mana.
うまくいってよかった。
You're so pathetic. Told you I'd stop before and only go and lose all control.
まあ、それは私も悪いというか、興奮させた私のせいというか。待って、今思い出してるでしょ、さっきの。
I'm not.
絶対嘘。目泳いでるし。
That's why I'm not!
まあいいけどさ、見せたの私だし、このまま付き合ってかっこ仮じゃなくなったらまた見せると思うし。
はい。
テンパって余計なこと言った。
Now things are awkward again. So show me again, she said, if you move beyond kissing. I need to get myself back to normal if I ever want that to happen. A moment of words made me feel elated before the cold truth of the matter snapped me back to reality. It was really reckless of you, Kurumi.
あ、沈めたこと？
Yeah, I know it worked out in the end, and you did help me, so I really shouldn't be complaining, but...
実はね、のあちゃんからアドバイスもらってたの。
She did?
もしもの時はくるみが魔法で抑えてみてって、きっとできるからって。
Oh, so that's why.
頑張ってみた。やっぱりりっくんのマナに触れると前世の記憶がブワーってなるね。
Not happy, some memories, yeah.
それと魔王の覚悟を感じた。
Me too, I could feel how they both felt, but...
やっぱり意志みたいなものは感じないよね。ただただ記憶と感情を再生しているっていうか。
Yeah, so I guess it's not so dangerous after all. Though I doubt that'll make Kaguya any less upset with us.
のあちゃんにも心配かけちゃったね。
She definitely even noticed what was going on. She might even have been watching us.
のあちゃんならありえそう。え？じゃあ、あれ？キスしてるとこ見られてた？登録したよ。
There's nothing about that. Wanna get back to studying?
よし、やろう。
Oh, but I should call Noah first.
私、飲み物のおかわり持ってくる。
No, thanks. Absentmindedly watched her leave the room as I pulled out my phone. I got cocky thinking I could control myself. But in the end, my mana ran wild and I put Kurumi in danger. I'm pathetic beyond belief. Things happened today. Things I should be happy about. But I'm not in that mindset. Feels conflicted. I collapse out of my bed as soon as I get home. It's been one hell of a day and I'm exhausted. I'll take a nap before dinner. Except I really shouldn't. I need to go report to Noah in person. I get myself back up and head over to her room. I know it's me. Might have come in. Oh, we actually get to see her room. Also, what the fuck do you mean we have a goddamn Japanese room in this house? Based on everything we saw, there should be no fucking room of this style in this house. I open the door and step into her room.
今行こうと思ってた。おかえり。
Like, I can only say that this isn't the Senden and Banka room because, like, the angle would be slightly different and also a door which should be here. Thanks, and sorry about earlier.
大事なくてよかったよ。くるみがうまく沈めてくれたようだね。
Yeah, thanks to the advice you gave her.
きっとできると思ってね。万が一のためにそばには。
She cuts herself off and starts to fidget. So she was watching us. That means she saw us kiss. Yeah, just gonna glaze over that particular topic. So, might have asked something.
何?
You were told to avoid physical contact in case it caused more memories to surface. So, why did you tell Kurumi to do what you did?
そうだね。万が一の時には僕がいるし、リスクよりもリターンの方が大きいと判断したんだ。
What reward?
マナを制御する感覚は言葉では説明しにくい。実際にやってもらうのが一番だと思ったんだ。くるみのやり方は僕とは違うからね。精神官能。陸に同調してマナを制御し沈める。どうかな。くるみの精神と深い部分で触れ合うことで何か得るものがあったんじゃないかな。
That's one way to phrase it. Certainly lost the ability to strain myself after that, but that's not important right now. No mentions it. It's all starting to come together. Couldn't be connected with being guiding me into suppressing my raging mana. Of course, that's what it feels like to successfully control one's mana. So now I see now why it was so difficult for anyone to explain. I wouldn't say I fully understand it yet. However, I feel like I've got a sense for it. Maybe. Like now I know what I'm supposed to do. At least that's the impression I get.
よかった。その感覚を大事にね。
Is this why you let us go through with it? Honestly, I thought you'd put a stop to it when I called you.
悩んだけどね、止めるべきか。けれど、リクの気持ちもわかる。とてもデリケートな問題だ。みんなの前ではおいそれと試せないだろうし。
Thanks for being so considerate.
当然のことをしただけだよ。リクの心の平穏を守るのも僕の使命だ。リクの気持ちはできる限り尊重したい。それで、どうだったの？その、勃起の方。言いたくないならいいのだけど、一応治療的な側面から把握しておきたいというか。
Oh, well, it felt like it was going to happen when I was transmigrated, but my mana went out of control before it could.
そっか。ということは、その体でも正しくマナを扱えるようになれば治りそうだね。
Maybe, but I'm not going to try again. I don't want to worry you.
わかった。でももしまた試したくなったら気兼ねなく言ってほしい。助力は惜しまないから。
Thanks, sorry for bothering you so late. I'll go back to my room now.
疲れているだろうし、ゆっくり休んで。
Thanks. Head back to my own room. Once more I collapsed onto my bed, this time determined to rest. Kurumi taught me how it feels controlling my mana.
フローチャート画面だ。
At the moment, like this should probably be the
フローチャー
last
ト画面
scene
だね。
of trying out new things. So I'm gonna end it after that, probably. Kurumi taught me how it feels to control my mana. Just didn't realize it until I spoke with Noah because I was too focused on the whole kissing thing. I can already even sense the difference inside of me, as if my mana is flowing more smoothly even in my current human state. So if I can hone this sense further. My hand reaches unconsciously for my lips. We kissed, tongues and all. We both desired each other. My heart was pounding like crazy. Hers was too, I'm sure. In all honesty, we don't need the tentative label anymore. I like Kurumi without a doubt. I would love nothing more than to make our relationship official. But I can't, not yet. There's nowhere in our relationship to go, while my own problems still remain. I'm more motivated now than I've ever been. My reasons may be impure, and it is quite sad how simple-minded I am. Right now we're on summer break, and I fully intend to sort everything out before it's over, so that Kurumi and I can finally take things to the next level.
天 子創造リブート。
How's this one going?
フローチャート画面です。
His and her summer breaks.
セーブ画面だ。
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye bye.